Look at these pictures. Look at old girl with the big back right there. She look like she'd be a lot of fun until you look at her.
You're so stupid.
You look at her with her hair really down. Look worse than mine.
Oh, I cannot.
Street urchins, I like that.
Corey Holcomb goes in on the women at the Chris Brown meet and greet, boy. Chris Brown is out here ruining relationships. And these women are paying for the privilege. This is crazy. $1,000 to go up and basically do a prom picture with Chris Brown. Can't knock the hustle. But not on my watch. What do you do if your girl does that? Crazy.
I think, personally, men all over the world need to send donations to the brother Chris Brown.
Wait, what happened to Chris now? Did I miss? I love Chris.
I think men all over the world should send donations to Chris Brown because he has proof that most of these women ain't worth a goddamn. He has proof.
I'm interested. Keep going.
We talked about this a little bit before, but I've seen even more. He has women that ain't even got it.
Definitely not.
Paying a G-ball.
Oh, he's still doing his fan thing. It's like, yeah, that's what you're talking about.
I'm talking about busting. They come up with a G-ball out of they little kids' child support money, or wherever they getting it from.
That's lunch money.
Dick the tonsil money. However they getting the money, they are giving it to somebody they don't know to groupie out in a picture. There are so many women who act like they get a bad rap from people like me. But my brother, Chris Brown.
Groupied out is exactly what it is. You see how they laid up on Chris Brown? They got their legs cocked up. They bent over. You know what I'm saying? Like, and these women are paying for it, man. This is crazy. I'm sure there are other pressing things going on in the household that could use that money.
They are giving it to somebody they don't know to groupie out in a picture. There are so many women who act like they get a bad rap from people like me. But my brother, Chris Brown, is charging these hoes more than they can afford for a simple picture about a minute of, come on, bitch, now get the on. If they will pay that for a picture, are we under any type of misconception that these women are mentally gone? Are we, well, tell me where I'm wrong. Somebody say tax refund. I'm saying, we black people, we ain't rich. Some of us got a couple of dollars, but we ain't rich. Where these fans come up with? I really think it's $1,100.
Well, listen.
It says here, in 2023, Black Americans held $4.9 trillion in wealth, which is 4% of the country's total wealth, compared to 85% held by white Americans. That's quite a difference. And this is despite Black Americans making up 14% of the population, while white Americans make up 59%. You know, those numbers fluctuate, obviously. You know, those numbers are kind of questionable sometimes. I always wonder why the black population is always stuck at 13 to 14%. But that being said, the wealth gap is large. It says, according to CNN, although Black and Hispanic Americans have accumulated more wealth in recent years, and their median net worth still lags far behind that of white Americans. Net worth of the typical Black and Hispanic household is 2022 was $44,900 and about $61,600 respectively, according to the Federal Reserve's latest survey on consumer finances. When you break down that number of Black households at $44,900, right? The net worth of it, Most families' net worth is tied up into a house. That means, and if you know how much house prices are right now, you know there are no $44,000 houses out there. So, and that's not counting consumer durable goods, which include vehicles, books, household goods. Those usually get extracted out of that number, so you get a more realistic number. The median wealth of Black Americans will fall to zero by 2053, warns new report. And they've been saying this for quite a few years. So if you take all that into account and you think about giving $1,100 to Chris Brown to just take a picture, now I'm sure we waste money on a lot of different things, but that should seem pretty far down the priority list, I would guess. Yeah, it says the Chris Brown meet and greet for the 11/11 tour tickets, meet and greet packages. Okay, $1,111. Looks like it's sold out too, all the way through August. Couldn't get them if you wanted to. Hey, that's good money, Chris. And for the meet and greet, you get a meet and greet with Chris Brown, early entry with raffles, games, and light refreshments, hand-signed personalized 8x10 photo booth, breezy 11/11 calendar, you get a calendar, a VIP laminate, 2 signed personal items during meet and greet, 11/11 tour gift, VIP exclusive gift. Oh, okay, early entry to show. Okay, so you do get a ticket with it.
If they will pay that for a picture, are we under any type of misconception that these women are mentally gone? Are we? Well, tell me where I'm wrong. Somebody say tax refund.
Well, all the Chris Brown.
We black people, we ain't rich. Some of us got a couple of dollars, but we ain't rich. Where these fans come up with? I really think it's $1,100.
Well, listen, don't folks spend, and I'm talking about any color, spend on stuff where it's pretty frivolous to a lot of other people. But if they're getting some joy out of it and it's their money,
When they pay to be a groupie, how can you hold her up in the air?
well, maybe for a moment. I mean, he's not covering any of these art, is he? And if he is,
Darlene would pay $1,000 for a picture with a nigga that she don't even know.
if I had it like that and it was equivalent to like
Well, we know Darlene loves taking pictures with celebrities. She got a couple pictures with celebrities out there. A couple infamous ones, too. Shout out to D'Angelo. Or two.
$100 to me in my world, I would pay it. But $1,000, oh no.
So it's just the price too high for you.
Yes. And I love me some Chris Brown. I'd rather
Like the brother said, you
I'd go to
can't
a
make
concert.
this shit up.
I'd rather go to a concert.
Shout out.
I'll pay the $200 to go
Yes.
see his concert, which I just did. I went last year.
Listen, I root for my brother Chris Brown. And like I said, we as men owe him something for exposing who these women are.
Tell me about
I'm
it.
talking about insanity. You represent more than yourself. You represent your alleged man. You represent your family. You represent your children. And you don't see nothing wrong with this? That's the point I'm trying to make, that you don't see nothing wrong with grabbing a G-ball out the bank. Even the bank, like, bitch, you sure you want to do it?
They're not paying the prostitute. Guys can go ahead and sleep with a.
Now they talking about nigga.
Spend your money. Nobody's saying that. I mean,
How to spend your money, right?
no harm, no foul. I say. I think.
You don't think it's
smart.
harm when
I
a
think it's
man
Nobody's forcing
sees his woman on the internet being hugged from behind
It's just a photo
by another man?
with clothes on, and it's just a photo in front of a bunch of other, probably 100 people.
Oh, I'm glad you.
In fact, this did actually lead to a woman's breakup with her dude. She's revealed on TikTok that her Chris Brown photo actually led to her relationship being over.
Which meet and greet did you have? This is from. This is from Columbus.
Oh, Columbus.
Yep. Literally after my picture went viral, my boyfriend broke up with me about a week later after arguing because he felt like
Chris was too close on me. I'm just like, it's one
Some
of the
prom
most
picture.
respectable pictures. It wasn't like I was bending over grabbing my ankles. But I would trade my ex for meeting Chris Brown 100 more times. So
Hold on, where is she at? Is she at another meet and greet for Chris Brown? Chris Brown is a genius. She already got the picture. She broke up with her boyfriend, lost her boyfriend, and now she back again. She like, hey, Chris. Maybe Chris will be a boyfriend.
like Chris was
And fellas, that's what we need to be honest about. Celebrities can have your girl. 9 out of 10 times. There's going to be that one where she's like, I like my dude now. I know you're only in town for a night, but it's that every woman's got their favorite already. And imagine that favorite comes to town. You her favorite everyday boyfriend or husband. There's always somebody. And you just have to kind of live with that reality. You have to understand that is a possibility that even your wife can go. I don't think a lot of dudes are ready to hear that.
Said that, D. I'm so glad.
They're just taking a picture. They're a fan, and if they have it.
I'm glad you said that, D. I ain't mad at you for saying that, because you
I'm
are
not saying
giving
I would do
people
it. I'm just-
you giving people information. No, you just said you would do it. You said it's just the price too high.
I would pray to God. Nobody's saying you got to get groped by them. I'm just saying that's the fan price to see them. A lot of people pay prices to see people after their shows.
D is a grown woman saying this too, by the way. She not no little girl talking like this. She is 50-something years old. Shout out to her, but, Chris Brown got her heart.
His is just.
Well, that's the only thing I agree with you, D. If you want to give somebody some money to go be in a picture with them, then, pimp on.
Well, the only
but
thing-
what I'm saying is, these girls ain't just taking pictures.
Right,
They
I've
are
seen 'em.
they are willing to throw their life away to get skeeted on and in. And it's obvious. All they want to do is get skeeted on and in and laugh with it with their homegirls about it. That's what we have in society now to pick from. Because I'm talking about, like, there's so many bad raps men get, but this is not a few girls scattered. This is the mind of the average woman to be a groupie
Sold out.
for something of status. I can fuck your bitch if I want to. Look at my hair. You think I still can't fuck your bitch? I got status, nigga. I'm not talking about the bad bitches who got money, but I'm talking about all the regular bitches belong to me. Chris don't need no money. If that motherfucker got them knuckleheads paying $1,100 to disrespect their family.
Nobody's
I'm not
forcing
even just talking about the man. To disrespect your family. Got your leg up in the picture. Got somebody groping you all like that. Don't even know you. Now get the fuck on. He hugged me.
They took their money.
You got a calendar.
Paid their life for that year or whatever.
See, this is the thing. This is what I want to say. A lot of men know they woman is not respectable. But it takes something like that to show how disrespectful she is.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
A lot of guys don't, they be like, yeah, I got to work on her a little bit with this.
He's
I
spitting.
got to work on her a little. But they don't know they girl is passing out things that you revere to nobody in the streets. Your girl passing out what you hold up. You think it's something special. You showed it to your mama. You
Got fire.
showed it to the church. The preacher got paper. The preacher can bang your A lot of you guys, you better be glad your preacher ain't banged your broad yet. Because your preacher got the most money that you know. That's probably the dude who got the most money that most of the average men know. The preacher. I'm talking about know personally, that speak to him.
Mm-hmm.
All these women
You wanna.
who do this stuff is just showing everybody what everybody need to know. Because if you don't know this stuff, you can be destroyed with your little college diploma. What, you a nuclear physicist? If you don't know these hoes ain't your paycheck is about to explode nuclearly. Is that a word?
Oof, dang,
Nuclearly.
Is that a word, y'all? I don't know.
Nuclearly.
I wonder.
Paycheck gonna be gone.
I wonder how many
Because
men
you bet on a...
they found out quick once they got. I wonder how many the boyfriends,
The
husbands,
slow
actually were there. Like went with them.
pause. The
Say
slow
what?
pause.
I wonder how many were actually there. Like went
Listen,
with them because they gotta wait. till they
Darlene,
go to the line.
concerts have destroyed so many relationships. The dude with the pretty hair who could sing, "Ooh, come here, girl, at the stands." The groupie broad been around since the beginning.
Yeah, but if she don't,
You remember the 5 heartbeats where old girl fell out? Had his girl squirming in her seat from stage. It's real. It really happened. And there you go, your girl. Passed out. Gone. Eddie Kane got your girl, dog. Eddie Kane came and got your girl. Now she gone. You better be glad they didn't have Instagram back then, boy.
if she don't take off with the band,
Caveman used to be hitting the rocks and making it cold. He's so good with that. I mean, it's like, this how it go. But you gotta understand, it's your job as a man to get something that's worth something to stand next to. And you need to really not ignore what you are shown, because most of them can't conceal who they really are too long around you. It's just when you ignore it, then when you see Chris Brown groping the girl, that's when it's enough, huh? That made it where it's enough.
She had already showed you the signs. She showed you long before the Chris Brown concert.
Because most of them can't conceal who they really are too long around you. It's just when you ignore it, then when you see Chris Brown groping your girl, that's when it's enough, huh? That made it where it's enough. You might as well keep her and try to get her to bring some hustle money to the crib, because that box might be worth something. I don't know why everybody's scared to let somebody
That's our
bang
girl,
their
Chris.
girl. Somebody probably banging her anyway. I done dropped plenty girls off 2 blocks from the house. That's all I'm trying to say. And I know these guys would never think their girl is out there living like she living, but she living like she living. Because I got hope in my wallet for her.
Anyway, that was fire. Corey was spitting on that. Like, yeah, man, go check out the full video, obviously. Is there a place where you can have a girl that isn't going to have a celebrity experience? We live in a celebrity culture right now, where everybody thinks they're celebrities. Let me just tell you, there used to be a separation, but now everybody that got an Instagram believes that they are also famous. So there's a certain level of peering. And then also being on a platform like Instagram, now you have access to these people that you always wanted to get in contact with. If you can't get them on Instagram, you go to the meet and greet, say what's up to Chris Brown. I'm sure Chris Brown had found a couple in a little small town that he wanted to knock down. They came from that meet and greet. At that point, is Chris Brown being paid to prospect through his fans? I don't know. I don't know if he does fans. Most artists probably do, you know. So I think it's interesting. If your wife say me and the girls going to the Chris Brown concert, just know she might come back with a picture like that with Chris Brown simulating some type of sexual situation. But anyway, let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification for all uploads. Make sure you turn your notifications to all so that you get all the updates. For some reason, YouTube has turned off the alerts on your YouTube app, and so you usually won't find out when Faucette Media is uploading, but make sure you do that so that you can be aware of every time I upload. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter so I can stay in contact with you on this platform or any other platform that I might be on. The link is in the description. This is Faucette Media.